You seen the trades, what they've been saying?
Well, you can't blame them for being skeptical. I mean, this new team at Forrester's...
This new team at Forrester is a disaster waiting to happen. That's what this is.
If I had known that this is what Stephanie had in mind, I would not have helped her get that trust validated. See, I just assumed that all I was doing was clearing the way for you to take your rightful place at the helm of this company.
Yeah, well, obviously Mother has other plans. Makes me mad as hell, too. I put my heart and soul into Forrester Creations, Massimo. I've done more to make this company a success than Thorne, Dad, and Rick combined. I deserve to take the reins. I've earned that.
Yes. And I agree with you, Rich, okay? I agree with you, and I intend to make your mother see that.
How?
I have had a document drawn up, and she is going to sign it.
What kind of document?
Not to worry, my son. Not to worry. I'm going to take care of this.
Actually, I have a few ideas of my own.
Huh?
Maybe the old 1-2 punch is exactly what we finally need to get through to Mother.
What in the world?
I made all your favorites and my famous Italian breakfast pizza. I hope you didn't eat at the hospital.
No, actually, I worked all night without any breaks. I shouldn't have done all of this.
Yeah, I love pampering the mother-to-be. Besides, you're eating for two, remember?
Well, you're very, very sweet. I've done this.
So, did you get my message last night?
Oh, you left me a message?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to know, how things went.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I went straight from my mom's to the hospital.
I just couldn't stop wondering, what happened between you and, your parents and Nick.
Yeah, well, you know what I was hoping?
You thought if Nick and your mother stopped denying their feelings, then they finally got together. But it didn't turn out that way, did it?
They said that's not what they want anymore. That their time has just come and gone.
You believed them?
Well, you weren't there. You didn't see them, but especially Nick. Well, he was saying that all he wants, all he'll ever want is just to be with me and our child.
Well, that's what you expect him to say, especially now. You can't take a risk in letting him back in your life. Especially after all those times he's broken your heart.
So it's really over with Brooke.
Yeah.
You're resolved to making a life with Bridget and your child?
Whatever it takes, as long as it takes. Mother, please don't say anything. I already know what you're thinking.
Oh, what I'm thinking is that what you have done is a wonderful testament to your feelings for Brooke. You could have made love the other night, but you didn't, because you want Brooke to be able to look at her daughter and her little grandbaby and know that she did nothing ever to betray them, and you have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Please, Mother, don't use that word.
You've always been a man of integrity.
No, Mother, I am just a man who's made a decision, and I'm determined to stick to it.
I have spoken to Ridge. He is upset and at war with you, and rightfully so. All right, now look, Stephanie, you have had your fun. You banished Brooke and Eric. You rewarded Thorne and Taylor. But now, it's time to get serious.
What's this?
It's a contract that gives total control of Forrester Creations to the one person who deserves it, Ridge. I expect you to sign it.
I can't do that. Not while there is the slightest chance in this world that Brooke exercises any sort of control over him.
Hey, Logan. Thanks for getting here so quickly.
What's this all about?
What's this all about? This is all about you and me. Back in business. Together.
You can't be serious. You are serious.
Hey, I can't go back to Forrester. Not as long as Mother's running things. I'm not going to sit around twiddling my thumbs. Somehow I don't think you'd be into that either. Come on, Logan. Admit it. This excites the hell out of you. Besides, with a name like Destiny Designs, how could we lose?
Oh my God. I could see Stephanie's reaction. She'll just go insane.
Oh, what? You and I working side by side, night after night, so close and all, you think she'd really have that reaction?
That is her worst fear, yes.
No. Her worst fear would be you and I reigniting all those sparks we're known for, and winding up, well, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yes and no. I mean, I'm thrilled that you want to do this with me. But I was still hoping that we haven't exhausted all the options of regaining control of Forrester.
Exactly. That's what Destiny Designs is all about.
Brooke is the mother of Ridge's child.
Oh, please! Taylor's the mother of his other 3 children. What the hell has that got to do with anything? And if you want to talk about that, Brooke is just the kind of woman that would use her child to wheedle her way back into this company if I put him in charge.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yes, and not to mention naive. Stephanie, tell me something. Do you really think that you can run a major fashion house solo?
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. Please, I have Thorne and I have Taylor.
A lightweight and a shrink. I mean, that is a ringing endorsement for your new vision for the company.
Yes, and my new vision is designing clothes that emphasize a woman's intelligence instead of just all about bodices and boobs and skirts hiked up to here. That's what Brooke wants. That's not what I want for Forrester. I want designs that make a woman feel good about herself, whether she's size 6 or 16.
All right, I understand what you're saying, and you do have a point there.
Good,
All right?
good.
All right, fine. But to reinvent a company that's a sure winner, I mean, that's taking a risk at best, isn't it? And that is the reason why you need Ridge sitting behind that desk, because his instincts for fashion, for the fashion industry, are flawless. I can't think of a better reason to recommend him to be in total control than that. Can you?
Mother, I am 100% committed to a future with Bridget and our child.
I don't doubt that. Not for 1 second. It's just that despite your best intentions, it is not going to be easy for you to give up, Brooke. Not completely.
Well, that's where the shrink comes in.
What?
Well, if you have problems, addictions, whatever, you need help for them, so that...
You're seeing a therapist?
I did once. Sort of.
This is serious.
I will do whatever it takes to get Bridget to realize that she can trust me. Because she can trust me. Even if other people tell her not to.
You can't trust him. Nick says he's devoting the rest of his life to you and the baby. But he's another man who fell hard for your mother. Another man who will never be entirely over her. But me? I've seen enough of your mother to know that I'll never be interested in her. In any way. You're the only girl for me. You have been from the first moment we met. And any man in his right mind should see that your mother doesn't hold a candle to you.
Do you think that this isn't hard on me? I love him. It breaks my heart that he isn't here working with me side by side.
Well, then do something about it before the damage becomes irreparable.
But, Moss, I already have. I told him he would be in charge of the entire company as far as design goes.
Fine. And in the same breath, you elevated his brother to the presidency of the company. Ridge answering to Thorne? Come on.
I am not going to justify any business decision that I make to you or to anyone else.
Because you can't. Stephanie, you're basing all of this on a personal agenda.
So what if I am? At least Brooke's out of the company.
Ah, are you forgetting that she is now Mrs. Eric Forrester?
Just as long as she is not Mrs. Ridge Forrester. That's all I care about.
I don't believe that.
I don't care whether you believe me or not. I don't care what Eric and Brooke do, just as long as she stays away from Ridge.
So, Destiny Designs is really just a well-calculated bluff.
Think about it this way. The moment Mother realizes we're starting our own company, she's going to do whatever she can to keep it from happening.
Including begging you to come back to Forrester to run things.
Which is the only way I'm going to drop our plans. As soon as I get the company back, I reinstate you and Dad. It's foolproof.
What about Taylor? You know how sensitive she is about us. Wouldn't that be playing with fire?
Well, if she and I weren't getting along so well, yeah, it would be. But we are. So being the ruse that it is to get the company back, I'll just, after the fact, explain to her we didn't really intend to start a company after all. So, Logan, are you in?
Absolutely. If only to see Stephanie's face when she sees this.
We've worked too damn hard to let Forrester slip through our fingers, Logan. We're getting it back. We're getting it back today.
What other people?
You know that Bridget's close to Dante. You know how he feels about me.
But to sabotage your marriage, that's...
It's more than that, Mother.
He has feelings for Bridget, too.
He's in love with her. He's never done anything to cause her to doubt him, like I have.
Rebuilding trust. It isn't always possible, Nikki. I mean, I learned that the hard way with your father, but you and Bridget, you did share something very special.
We still do, Mother. I know that. And I think deep down she knows that, too. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go find her and do my best to make sure that she still sees it.
You know, you are without a doubt the dearest man. The way you take care of me and you're constantly preparing these meals for me.
You say the word, and it could be like this for the rest of our lives.
Oh, excuse me.
Not exactly the reaction I was hoping for.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am just so tired.
I know you must be exhausted. After last night and all, let's put you to bed, okay? Come on. Here.
Oh, whoa! That's what I call writing in style.
Yeah?
You know, I think I could get used to this.
All right, come on. Like a little baby.
No, I am not.
Megan, hold all of Mother's calls, will you? I want her undivided attention.
Hi, honey. You are not welcomed in this building.
It's exactly the kind of abuse you're not going to have to put up with anymore after well, Mother, we just wanted to give you some information before you heard the rumors.
Okay. Destiny Designs?
Mm-hmm.
For the unforgettable woman.
Brooke and I are starting our own fashion house. Now, what do you think about that?
Bridget, you just forget about Nick, okay? You got everything you need right here. Bridget.
Where's Bridget?
He's asleep in the bedroom. Before you jump to any conclusions, I live here now.
You what?
Yeah, I'm staying in the guest bedroom. I'm taking care of Bridget. I'm treating her the way she's supposed to be treated.
Tell you what. Put that on. Before you leave, I'd hate for you to catch cold.
Yeah, so you can feed her more lies about how the baby and Bridget are the center of your world and not her mother? You can't just sail your way back into her life, Skipper. So help me God, I'm not gonna let that happen.
What's the matter, Mother? Don't you like the name Destiny?
I think it's very apropos.
Well, you would.
Of course, it's going to mean a lot of hard work.
Very, very long hours.
Absolutely, but that shouldn't be a problem for us. After all, our creative juices get flowing after dark, don't they?
We proved that when we were working on the belief formula together.
Oh, yeah, that was truly unforgettable.
You are not seriously considering this.
What part of Brooke and I starting our own fashion house didn't you understand?
Let me think. Your wife. What do you suppose it would do to her knowing that you're working long hours with this slut who'll jump your bones the first chance she gets?
Damn it, Mother, that's not what this is about, and you know it. I'm starting this fashion house because you've left me no choice.
That is not true.
Well, I'm going to tell you now what is true. All through the years, I've watched this company be handed over to other people. Everyone but me. And for you now to pass it over to Thorne, that's a hell of a slap to me, Mother. I'm not going to stand for it anymore. If you don't give me my rightful place here, I'm going to build my own fashion house with Brooke. It's going to rival every major, successful fashion dynasty in the world, including Forrester. And I'm going to put Brooke at the center of it. She's going to be my spokesperson, my model, my inspiration. Mother, you told me for years nobody contributed more to this company than I did. And that someday, when you had the power, you would reward me for that. Well, you know what? You have the power now. I want to work with you, Mother. I'll even back that new line of yours. But you won't control it. I will. 100% of it. You know I deserve it. In your heart, you know it. The question now is, are you going to do what's best for Forrester? Do you give it to the man who can take it to a new height of greatness? Or do I team up with Brooke and never look back? It's your decision. You and me, or me and Brooke. It's your choice. Which is it gonna be?